and racing. Black Trikes steps out well along there with Kalonga and trying to go with them Boyish Charms, and they're followed getting up and around the outside Todd Blue Blood. Right in that bunch too, Mulberry Thunder. They're followed after a gap, you know, Jason around the corner. Black Trikes kicking away though, and Black Trikes will beat Kalonga. Down the outside, Mulberry Thunder got home for third. They're followed down on the inside by, you know, Jason. Out wider still we had Todd Blue Blood. A gap then to Boyish Charms. Promises Made was back, and Cairo back in the rear pack as well. Second of the day. And racing out very wide, a Power Blinky and also Bronson Jewel, a great beginnings, going to fire through on the rail. Back behind them, Lagoon Maid. They're followed by Royal Descent out very wide on the track. We've got the next one there, Giancana up. They come and over on the outside, a Power Blinky coming back. Bronson Jewel beat a Power Blinky. They're followed by Lagoon May, Giancana. Then followed by Gold Star Scooter. The next one along the inside there was Botany Calypso well back, and so too Lexi Ray, and that was one of the last there on crossing. Lure rolling, set to go. Ready and racing. Now the best out, Odin Slayer down on the inside, followed out there by, up there a Power Penny, and getting up now LB Punto. He looks dangerous today, and he's going to rocket through and come after the leader. So down the back they go. There's only one you want to be on, LB Punter. He grabs the lead now, heads off Odin Slayer. 10 lengths away, they were followed by a Power Penny. Round the outside of Power Gumsy, then we get back Lagoon Bell, but this is the real LB Punter. LB Punter careers away, wins by 5. Odin Slayer, then we've got a gap to a Power Penny, a Power Gumsy, then we got Lagoon Bell. In that bunch also we had Megavolt, Big Cats Never in the Race, and Kinlock Power. And racing, oh, another crew stood there and missed the jump. That's history. Best out, Gordy Jr. straight to the lead, followed out by Cupcake, and going around them wide as Lucas Scott. They're followed. Back behind them, but very wide, Feral Coaster. They turn the corner, Gordy Jr. down the outside. Cupcake trying to level up. They get to the post. Gordy Jr. beat Cupcake. Gordy Jr. Cupcake. Then we get back to Lucas Scott. There's a gap then too. The next one there along the inside was Taylor's Friend, Max Brain Strain. Also back there, Sea Spray Elsa, and Feral Coaster was back, and after missing the jump badly, another cruise at the tail of the field. Favoured off the red. And racing, oh, she went up with the lids again today, Hannah Rhiannon. Best out was Archie's Dijon. Round the outside, Whip Up a Storm is handy. They're followed, going around them now, Struggle is Real. Little gap there too, Holly Blue Blood. They're followed by Hayley James, but up they come. Archie's Dijon clear, that'll get the prize. Whip Up a Storm, the third, Struggle is Real. They're followed further back, there we go to Holly Blue Blood. Outside that, Hayley James, Hannah Rhiannon, Helena Allen, and Dora Dufresne was back there also. And racing, Spare Action slow, best out, Gorilla on drums and going around the outside, Troublesome Brit, coming into it there, Pep's Terror. After a long gap to the others, Cosmoholic outside of Gordon's my mate. They're followed further back there by Bell Ring into the straight though, nicely clear, Gorilla on drums, that'll beat Pep's Terror. Third at the line, Troublesome Brit. There's a gap then to Cosmoholic. They're followed down on the inside by Spare Action. After a gap then we had towards the tail, Cosmoholic, and also Gordon's my mate would have been back there as well. Ready? And racing, and off the boxes nicely, wide out, Slick Action. So the one that put the money on has gone straight to the lead. Followed out there by Corbin Eru, getting up on the inside but wanting to go wide there as hell as it coming round the turn out of the straight. A Rails Runner, Power Grunter. They're followed back in the traffic now. We've got Spring Sam, and just up ahead of Spring Santa's Oak Spur. They come to the corner, but Slick Action out by 6 or 8 and around the corner. They put on a couple of kilos today, and that's made all the difference, hasn't it? Slick Action's going to race away and will beat second there, Corbonero. Then a Power Grunter in a photo with Gold Star Coco. Little gap there too. The next one, Oak Spur, then Spring Sam. Back we go there to Hells Are Coming. And also back there towards the Tail Lagoon. Twist never going to do it. Rolling, ready to go. And racing, one of the best to come out down on the inside, a Hoka Hope, and coming around the outside wide there is Home with Shane right up there running clogs. Now in between the Major Blood Knock, behind them go Tomo, down on the inside Sweet Abby Lee, they turn, a Hoka Hope and driving along the inside running clogs, but a Hoka Hope got there from running clogs. I'd say Home with Shane third in a photo. Sweet Abby Lee, right behind them go Tomo, Major Blood Knock. Corborn Eden was back, and also back there towards the tail we had Katie Ada. And racing, Little Comet, first to hit the ground and dashes clear early. They're followed out by Glad Rags coming around the outside. Now we've got Go Mac and Doe, the rail opening up for Coleridge Jim. After a gap, the man Blue Blood, but into the straight. Little Comet, 4 or 5 in front. Little Comet will dash away and beat Coleridge Jim. Then Glad Rags to third, out wide of the man Blue Blood. They're followed by Go Mac and Doe. The next there on crossing was Glad Rags. Behind Glad Rags, they were followed by Mama Lulu, never got into it, and both Jimmy Null and Ahoka Faith were back near the tail of the field as well. And racing, caught by Amy, missed it again today, and one of the best out wide, a Power Faith, is motored up. There's Captain Tuttle getting around early. Now there might be a bit of trouble into the span. Captain Tuttle just didn't know his way round and he's gone wide. So down the back they go. Oh, Power Faith in front, Replica Yellows the chaser. 5 lengths away, Mobilise. They're followed 3 lengths away by No Chairs. A length and a half back there to Tricky Action. Captain Tuttle's going to run last. Up they come. Here's Replica Yellow getting over the top of Power Faith. Replica Yellow gets home the last stride. Mobilised to third. They're followed back. We go to No Chairs. Little gap there to Corba Miami. They're followed by a Power Judy. Well back in the race there we had Tricky Action. And the favourite has ended up near the tail of the field, Captain Tuttle. Ready to go. And racing down on the inside, Cold Drum, a good beginning. So two up there, Too Much Sugar, and going around them 3 wide now. We've got No Struggle behind them. Idle Georgie, they're followed back a length or 2 there. They were followed by on the inside behind them Hat-Trick Chaos, but nicely tiered Too Much Sugar. Too Much Sugar will get there from No Struggle and Cold Drum. They're followed on the inside behind them by another Vespa. Further back there we get to Idle Georgie and Hat-Trick Chaos. Back there also we had Power Crystal back towards the tail with Gino. And racing, Willie Be Best was best out down on the inside and showing up there wide out. We've got racing up there, No Salute. They're followed through on the inside now by Carter. Gets a beautiful run. Willie Best runs out. Further back there we go to God Particle. Down on the inside, another spin, but away goes Carter. Carter too good will beat No Salute. Third will be God Particle. After a gap there, and they were followed by another spin, Willie Be Best. And they're followed back. We go to Summer Love towards the tail. Both Youth the Scrooge, and back there also Peyton Sawyer.